What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I'm back today to give you a review of the New Balance 1906R or 1906D from the Refined Future pack in this Reflection colorway. Today's video is brought to you by Heffelux. When it comes to sneakers, comfort is king. So when you buy a pair of shoes and find out they're uncomfortable, one of the easiest fixes is to swap out the insoles. So that's where Heffelux comes into play. If you check out their website, which I've linked down below in the description box, you'll see they sell a variety of eTPU insoles, which really is the same material you'll find inside Adidas Boost. So if you're looking to add some additional comfort inside your shoes, be sure to check out their website and use the code SEANGO at checkout to get 15% off your entire purchase. So this right here is a New Balance 1906R or 1906D, and it's part of New Balance's Refined Future pack. So this pack consisted of 4 different colorways, 2 of which I've already reviewed on my channel, so I'll add those links down below if you're interested to watch those videos. So this one is the 3rd of 4 colorways, and the official colorway for this shoe is Reflection, Black, and Gold Metallic. And these released in late December for a price of $170 US, which is roughly 230 Canadian dollars. And the style code for this shoe is M1906DC. So the Refined Future or Protection Pack, as a lot of people know it as, was originally seen on the 2002R, and for those who aren't familiar with it, it's essentially a style that consists of ripped up looking uppers, almost as if the exterior of the shoe has been torn up, revealing the secondary layer underneath. So that pack on the 2002R was extremely successful, so now New Balance is trying to replicate that success on the 1906 silhouette. So diving into the details of this shoe, on the toe box, you'll see we have this white colored mesh, which when compared to the Turtle Dove colorway, that one utilizes more of a cream colored base, whereas this one is much more of a pure white. In the middle, we have this jagged cutout of leather with the New Balance N logo in silver, and then overlaid on top of the toe box, we have an off-white colored suede, and then on top of this, we have another layer of more of a shaggy long-haired suede. Covering the front toe cap, we have more of that long-haired suede as well, and you'll see that the panel itself is cut up in this jagged looking style, which again is a trademark of the Refined Future pack. Moving downwards, you'll see we have more of a combination of that long-haired suede along with more of that flatter suede, and then you'll see that the middle 2 eyelets are constructed out of a black colored nylon, but we have a reflective 3M layer which runs across it, and these nylon straps run through the New Balance N logo on the side, which is what New Balance calls their N-lock technology. So basically this extends from the eyelets all the way down to the base of the shoe, so when you tighten up the sneaker, it gives you the added security and lockdown from the side-to-side perspective. So the New Balance N logo is done in this TPU finish in a mix of gold and silver. And then underneath this, we have more of that mesh, along with more overlays of suede. And then the top 3 eyelets are covered in another overlay of shaggy long-haired suede. On the lateral side only, we have this synthetic leather cutout with 1906D branding done in black and gold. And then wrapping on the bottom of the heel, we have a black colored TPU heel clip, which gives you added structure and support for the back end of the shoe. And in the middle of this heel cup, we have New Balance NB branding in the center. As far as the laces go, so these only come with 1 lace option, and they're just your standard flat style lace in white. Underneath this, we have a slightly padded tongue, and it's covered in that white mesh once again, but we have a large rectangular synthetic leather overlay, which is also done in that same jagged finish, and on the top we have New Balance running branding. So the back of the tongue is covered in this gold colored mesh, and the interior of the shoe is lined in a black colored mesh. As far as the insoles go, so these come with an Ortholite branded foam insole, which feels pretty padded to the touch. On the top, we have this black colored mesh, and stamped on the heel, we have New Balance 1906D branding. So one thing I noticed when I was looking at the official NewBalance.com description of this pair is that the upper of the sneaker, instead of the typical Absorb technology, the midsole of the shoe is actually constructed out of Activa, which is a bit more of a lighter weight foam. So I checked other 1906Rs as well as the 2002R, which utilizes the same tooling, and the description of those pairs states that the midsole is Absorb, so I guess for some reason they opted for a different foam technology for this specific one. Anyways, so this midsole is painted in the sail or off-white color, and in addition we have Absorb SBS technology on the heel, along with New Balance's Energy technology, which are these gel-like pillars which help with impact protection and shock absorption, and this is visible on the lateral side of the heel. Turning the shoe over to the bottom, so we have a black rubber outsole, which utilizes the same diamond-shaped traction pattern as any other 1906R or 2002R. We have these grooves on the forefoot to give you added flexibility, and in the middle we have this gold-colored TPU shank plate, which is what New Balance calls their stability web technology, and this helps with torsional rigidity and mid-foot support. So that breaks down the look and the construction of this pair. And for those wondering about sizing, to me these run pretty true to size, so that's what I'd recommend. So my feet measures as a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. I got these in a size 10 and they fit me perfectly. In comparison to some of the other 1906Rs that I've tried, I know some people say that they run a little bit snug and that they have to go up a half size, but I found that for the pairs in the Refined Future Pack, they definitely are a little bit more wide foot friendly. So there's no need for me at least to go up a half size. And unless your feet are really wide, then I think just going true to size should be okay for you. To give you guys a point of comparison, I also stick true to size or a size 10 in other New Balance silhouettes like the 2002R, the 997 and the 990 V2 because I find that those two models have a bit more of a narrow toe box. And a lot of made in UK models I stick true to size in as well, including the 991, the 1500 and 1530. And in comparison, I go a half size down to a 9.5 in a lot of made in USA New Balances like the 990 V3, V4, V5 and V6, the 998, the 992 and the 993. Moving on to the comfort, so the 1906R is an extremely comfortable shoe. Honestly, it feels pretty much identical to a 2002R. It utilizes that same tooling, so it's going to feel very balanced in that it's not overly soft and mushy, but it still has tremendous step-in comfort and support. Obviously, the 1906 utilizes a bit more mesh than a 2002R, but from an on-foot perspective, I honestly couldn't really tell the difference. This specific version was also pretty wide foot friendly, so my feet really loved it, and there's absolutely no break-in time required for this shoe, so straight out of the box, it already feels like you've been wearing them for a while already. So if you're looking for an everyday great casual use sneaker, then this would be a very solid choice. Finally, in terms of the overall quality and craftsmanship, so first off, material quality, I thought it was decent. There was a lot of synthetic leathers used on this shoe, but I felt like the suedes felt pretty good to the touch. It wasn't something premium, and to be honest, we've seen a lot better materials used on made in USA and made in UK New Balances, but for a made in Asia pair, I really can't complain too much about the material choices. And from a build and craftsmanship standpoint, I thought this pair was very solid. There were no glue stains, I thought the stitch job was very solid as well. My only minor complaint was there were some small blemishes on the TPU heel counter, but it was very minor. So let's just say I came away feeling pretty pleased and pretty happy with how these turned out once I took them out of the box. So with all that out of the way now, let me toss these on feet, I'll lace them up and I'll show you guys how these look. Of the 4 colorways in this 1906D or 1906R Refined Future Pack, so we have the gray pair, the turtle dove pair, the black, and this one. It seems to me at least that this pair is the least sought after. At least from what I see online, this pair is the one that's sitting the most, but honestly I think this colorway is not bad at all. Personally, my top choice goes to the gray colorway, and then the turtle dove is my second choice, but between this one and the black, I actually put this one above the black colorway, which might be a bit of a hot take. I know this pair has a bit more of a dad shoe vibe compared to the other 3 colorways. To me, I kind of see it as more of a stylish take on a classic dad shoe, and being that I am a dad now, I guess this shoe fits the part. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this reflection colorway of this New Balance 1906D. What are your overall thoughts on this specific colorway, and how would you rank these compared to the other 3 in the Refined Future Pack? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at esgo8, check out my Twitter account at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.